Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a product called ArtiDiag600S, and this is a car scan tool from TOPDON. Let's go ahead and open the box and see what comes inside. So this is what the scan tool looks like. It's kind of like a tablet, very heavy duty. The edges are rubberized, so if you were to drop this, I feel comfortable that it's not going to break. The great thing about this scan tool is it has a lot of features that are very useful for DIY mechanics, and it works on any car, so you don't have to get one specific to BMW or Honda. It will work on any car, and you can download the firmware needed. This does have a battery, so you can use this wirelessly. You can turn it on. So let's go ahead and press on here. And there's the screen turning on. So this is the screen when it boots up. Just press OK. It is a touch screen. You can also use the buttons on the side if necessary, if you want to choose a specific setting. I prefer to use touchscreen. And here is your basic settings. It's running on some sort of an Android OS, so very familiar to most people to use. You need to connect to Wi-Fi if you want to update your software. So you can connect to Wi-Fi using the settings and then press update right there. Let's go ahead and see what the screen looks like when you connect it to the car. I'm going to connect it to my 10th generation Honda Civic. It's a 2016 car. And let's see if we can read the error codes on there. So once you connect the OBD2 cable to the port in your car, you're going to get this screen here. Just press OK. It tells you all of the features that are available. You'll end up with this screen over here, and our focus is going to be diagnosis. So let's start off with that and see if we can read the codes, if there is any in the car. This is all of the available choices you have. My car is a Honda, but you can use this on a Abarth, an Aston Martin, BMW, all the way down to many different car brands on here. Alright, so we're back here in the menu. I'm going to choose Honda. Okay, so now it is reading vehicle information. This is with the ignition on. It tells you your VIN number, vehicle type, which is a Civic, the year, 2016, even your engine ID. So let's go ahead and press OK. And then this will show you the next menu, which is where you can choose system scan or health reports. Let's try a system scan. So it's going to be scanning all of the available modules in the car, the ECU, the transmission, and also safety, along with anything else that is equipped in the car. Right now it's processing. As far as scan time, it takes a little bit of time, but this machine it's not the fastest in the world, but it does do a very thorough job from what I've seen so far. Alright, so I'm clicking on engine system to see if there's any errors here. And it's always prompting me if I ever want to print or record anything that I can do that via the Wi-Fi. So once I've chosen the engine system, I'm going to press read fault code if there is any. And right here it says no trouble code. So that is a great sign. We don't have any error codes on our engine, so excellent. So press exit, and then this takes us, so here's a printable summary of what we had read. And you can see right there, no fault in the engine system, which is a good sign. If you press PDF, you can print that out for your customer or whoever you're working on in their car. For me, I'm just a DIY mechanic, so I don't need to print this out. If you need to clear any codes, you can do that there. If you want to read live data streams, you can as well, for ignition timing, turbo, boost levels, all of that nature. Okay, so let's say I want to select a specific system. I can choose system selection, and let's say I want to read if there's any errors with the ABS or the SRS. Let's try the automatic transmission. So I'm going to just choose that only. Press OK, and then let's do read fault codes. And no trouble codes. So again, you can just choose specific things to look for if you don't want to scan the whole entire car. So let's go ahead and try the health scan while the engine's running. So I'm going to choose Honda again and wait for it to connect, and then we'll turn the engine on. So it's doing the full body scan of the car. So far looks like we have one error, or possible error, for the SRS. Waiting still at 58%. Okay, so if you scroll down at all the available modules that it's scanned, we have a green check mark, meaning we're good. SRS has one error. Let's go ahead and enter and see what it is. So it's telling us that there's a short or an open to the ground in the front passenger airbag on and off indicator. So I'll have to check into that. I didn't know. And this is something that you can print out. If you press the report, it'll give you a PDF that you can print out if you would like to show customers or to keep for yourself. For me, I'm just going to screenshot that. This error code is what I'm going to look for when I screenshot it. You can also screen record. So if you scroll down here and you press that option right there, you can screen record whatever is going on in your screen, which is useful. Up here is the orientation. This is copy paste. This is the Wi-Fi icon, and then your brightness. So it's kind of like your typical Android screen. If you want, you can also click on that code and it's going to Google it for you. And when you're connected to Wi-Fi, you can Google that code. Let's go ahead and attempt to clear it. So I'm going to press clear DTCs, and then let's see if it comes back again. So as soon as you clear it, it goes away. Let's try here, read fault codes, and no trouble codes. So it might come back later down the line, but for now, not something to worry about, it looks like. So that's the feature to check on how the car is doing in terms of health scan and also error codes. Let's go ahead and press back, and then we're going to go check IM readiness next. So this is another feature that is really good on this, is checking if you're going to pass smog or not. Click on IM readiness, and it tells you if your monitors are ready to be smogged on the car. So this car is stock exhaust and stock cats, so it should be able to pass smog. But it might not be ready yet because we just cleared the DTC codes, so it might have been reset. We'll find out. Let's do ready statuses after DTC is cleared, and then I'm going to click that, and then now it's telling us here. So it's telling us the monitors that are ready. Looks like the misfire monitor is ready, fuel system is ready, catalyst is ready. So pretty much everything that needs to be ready is, and then if it's not supported, like this heated catalyst monitor isn't on the car, it'll say not supported. If one of the monitors were not ready, it'll say not ready, meaning you have to keep driving the car until it is ready. This car is ready to pass smog, which is a good sign. And then you can print a record or a report of all these monitors being ready or not, if you would like. Going back home. So the two most useful things that I would use here is the diagnosis to diagnose and read error codes, and the readiness checks. Next one is going to be maintenance. So you can reset your maintenance reminders here, like oil change, brakes, and you can even code a new battery if you like. Hondas don't need to have the batteries coded when you change them, but on our BMW, you need to code and register the battery. So this is going to allow you to do that. Oil change indicator or reminder, you can reset that. The brakes, brake bleeding, DPF if you have a diesel, steering angle sensor calibration if you ever had the steering rack replaced, and TPMS reset is available here as well. This is the ArtiDiag600S. Overall, I think it's worth the money for around $200 or less with sales. You can read and diagnose and clear codes on any car, not just Hondas or BMWs, but any of them. It has a easy to use interface, touchscreen, based off of Android. You can check your readiness for smog, you can reset your maintenance reminders, and you can Google any error codes that happen to be on the car itself. So This is a must-have tool if you're a DIY mechanic or if you work in a shop. This will pay itself back in the long run. I always say maintenance over modifications first. So focus on your maintenance. Have one of these in your tool bag because you'll need it to clear codes or to diagnose if there's any issues with your car. So thank you again so much for watching. If you're interested in buying one of these, I'll leave a link in the description below and you can get one for yourself. If you have any questions, please ask away here. I'm glad to help and answer any of them. And thank you again for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good evening.